Hello everyone, Sheila here in Boho Daydreams and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. My husband and we celebrated Thanksgiving with our two pupsy girls, and it was just very relaxing and peaceful. We went up into the mountains and enjoyed the view. It was amazing, and ended up cutting up some firewood because of the crazy windstorm that we had about a week and a half ago. There was a lot of trees that were toppled and a lot were laying basically on the road. So we took and cut them up and brought them home. So today I've been busy getting out packages that were nearly complete but needed to have one more piece. So basically all those are out. So what I have left now after everything that I needed to create, these are the pieces that I made extra, and that's what I want to show you. So here's my information, Sheila Ginrich, scoghill4@gmail.com, and the Facebook group is Boho Daydreams. And I'm going to put the link to that in the description box. And please feel free to join us. We love to see what you create, from knitting to soap making. If it's an art and you create it, we would love to see it. So what I have left after I fulfilled all the packages, I have one of the pumpkin textile packages left. And I know in the last video of these, I named the trim package and I named the textile package Thanksgiving. And then later I said pumpkin, and I'm never going to do that again. That was a lot confusing. That was really confusing to not only me, but to everybody. So there's one of these left. And I don't know if I need to really go into it, but I'll just do a quick little peek like this. So it really is all harvest type of colors. So pretty. Lots of mirrors, blingy type of pieces. And then there is a lot of just textile pieces. Some have jewels on them. Some are just the soft silky fabrics, the silks, just a little bit of everything. And then it's wrapped in a piece of lace with a dangle. And these are half packages. And so they're less than what my full packages are. So I have one of these, just one. Then I think I have 3 of these, but 2 for sure, but maybe 3. And these were the peacock packages. But these don't have peacocks in them because I used up every single peacock that I had except the one that I saved for myself. So they're wrapped up the same. They're the half. They're wrapped the same with the piece of lace and the dangle. And I'm just going to open one of them up. This is where the pause button comes in really handy, because this is take 2. Take 1, the package exploded. And so I was quickly pausing, but then I couldn't pause it fast enough. The explosion made a mess. So anyway, this piece is what was the peacock piece in the others, but this is a floral piece. And each of these pieces are also different in the packages because of where the cut comes from. So there's that. Let's see here. Then there is everything from some green to light teal, darker, a blue, I don't even know if that turquoise, a bit of jeweled pieces, sequined pieces, trim pieces, all in the same family of peacock to blues. And there's these, if you can see that. And there is some darker green, and then there is some maybe a little bit of lime greens. All right, it's sure handy. Sure handy having a pause button so that I can put things back together without fumbling. So here we have a Poe package. I have two of the Poe trim packages left. That's the black and gold. And for anyone who hasn't seen them, they have a beautiful jeweled dangle, and each of these dangles is different. Tied in organza, has a piece of lace, and it has a piece of the sari. And then there's a lot of gold, black. Oh, I love this piece here. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Gold and blacks, black trims, and then there is some textiles, gold textile and black textiles at the bottom. All right, so there's two of the Poes left. There is two of the Victorian rose, velvet, and the lace, the hand-dyed lace packages. There's two of those available. And I'm just going to do a rundown of one of them so that you know what's in your package if you would like a package. So here is the velvet, and this is all hand-dyed, and it's a little bit lighter on screen here than what they actually are. It's a little bit more of a Victorian. That one there is showing a little bit more of the true color. So it's getting to be dark here, so the light is changing a bit. So each package will come with two dangles, coordinated dangles. This is a piece of silk that I have dyed, and it's about, everything is cut when it's dry. So there is some tightening and shrinkage of all of these pieces. So this is about 2.5 yards by 2 inches. There's the seam binding. It's about 3 yards. There is the silk ribbon, half yard each, and a piece of pink sequined trim. And then the velvet itself is a fat eighth. And these are all hand dyed by me. Then the textile, the lace textile package it's packaged just a little bit differently than it was the last time to save me some time. So each one has a jewel on it, and all the jewels are always different. Then it's tied up with a piece of dyed muslin, and it has a half yard of this beautiful vintage trim. Is so pretty. Look how delicate that is. If my camera here wants to focus, then you'll see how delicate that is. It's wrapped in a piece of lace. Isn't that pretty? And then I also wrapped it up in another piece of netted lace. And all of these pieces are vintage to new. This is a beautiful piece that I found somewhere. It's not vintage, I don't think. I think this is new, but I found it and I thought it's so pretty. I'm going to dye it, and it dyed very nicely. Dye it and add it to the package. Then there's just a bunch of different laces. There's a lot of cotton eyelet type laces in this package. Look how delicate that is. And this is my favorite. I think that one's gone now. And they're all in the varying shades of Victorian rose. That's what makes these packages so pretty. And there's some cotton piece, and then a corded type of piece. There's a piece of this and a piece of this. And then there is some muslin, a piece of dyed lace fabric, an eyelet piece of fabric, and then a damask type of fabric. All right, all packaged up again. So there are two of these available, and they come as a set. They are dyed in the same dye bath, so they are very, very coordinated. There are a lot of beads. I know there was some confusion as to whether or not I had beads available. And for a while there, I wasn't really offering many beads just because I didn't have a lot. But I do have beads again that I can make the strands of beads. Isn't that beautiful? All the different colors and more. So they're back again. They can be a little bit difficult to find, but I was happy that my friend had sent me so many. So I have more again. I also have one set of, oh dear, just a second. I also have one set of these. These are the purple dangles, and I made these by mistake. Somebody had asked for a strand, and I had made a set of purple dangles. So those are available also. And lastly, there are two beautiful half packages of purple. These are just gorgeous. And this is all there is. I won't be making more of these. Whoever gets these is the lucky one, because I will not for a while at least, I won't be making purples. So they are tied up in a beautiful piece of silk. And they have some beautiful pieces on top. And this is all shades of purple. And a lot of these pieces are now obsolete. I don't have any more, so it's more difficult to make this package back up. There's a piece of this. Isn't that pretty? It's a variegated purple sari. And then it's wrapped in half a piece of silk sari. And I don't want to wrinkle all this up, so we'll just be really careful. So there are some jeweled pieces on the top. Very, very pretty. There are some trim pieces. And then there are the textile pieces, all in shades of purple. So, so pretty, to the deep purple. So that is it for now. Let me see. Here is my information. Sheila Genrich, scoghill4@gmail.com. Facebook group is Boho Daydreams. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye.